Hello, Curious Soul. This is Kathy. Welcome back. Hope you've all been doing well. If you notice, I haven't really put up a whole lot in the last 2 weeks. I've been really busy. I've had a lot of work done on my house, furnace, hot water heater, ductwork, more things done, and it took a lot longer than I thought, and longer than they thought. And we had 3 birthdays last week, 2 in the family and 1 a very good friend. And so it's been busy. I had people at my house. And anyway, I have made a few videos. I just haven't edited them and put them up. So I will be putting up those videos that I've been making and putting aside. Mostly just human interest stories, true crime, whatever. Anyway, so I'll start putting those videos up probably starting tonight or tomorrow night. And also we have Patrick is going to court this week, Patrick Rourke. And I will be reporting on whatever happens there. Now, I don't really expect too much to happen. I'm not really sure what phase they're in right now, but I don't think it's going to be any earth-shattering news coming out of that, but I will let you guys know what I find out. And also, on March 3rd, on Tuesday, there is going to be a total blood moon lunar eclipse, and it's the only one this year. It's very, very important. It is a very potent, powerful, spiritual event, and it is combining a blood moon, a full moon, an eclipse all together. Now, whether you believe in it or not, it affects people just like the moon affects the ocean tides. And yes, and it makes people. Full moons can make people go crazy and act all kinds of weird ways. And actually, if you've been in nursing or if you've been a police officer, you will know that full moons, you don't even have to watch the calendar. You can see the way people act, and you'll know it because, yeah, things can go really crazy. And this all combined, this total blood moon lunar eclipse, combining them all together is very, very powerful. And it is like a full moon on steroids, and it can be very transforming. It'll transform your life. All kinds of good things can happen, or bad things, but nonetheless, it is a major life transformation, and it is a karmic release, and it can be like a big giant reset for your life. And this goes back thousands and thousands of years. People have known about this, what happens during these times. Even in the Bible, you have the wise men. Those were astrologers, and they were the wise men. There was also Mother Mary and Jesus' brothers and sisters called him a lunatic because they thought he was acting crazy. So there's been, that's where the word lunatic comes from, because of the lunar. It has to do with the full moon, the lunar. They're lunatics. And so this is like so much more powerful than just a regular full moon. And so it's really important that you recognize it. There's certain things that you should be aware of. It's a good time to get rid of any pain and sorrow and release all that negativity and dark energy and, all that. Anything negative, get rid of, whether it's in your life or if it's somebody making you miserable or bringing this dark energy in, or if it's you doing it to yourself, bad habits, bad things that are making your own life miserable. But it is a time for breaking away from all that negativity And also things in your home that aren't making you happy. Whatever it is that's not making you happy, that's not for your highest good. You need to get rid of it. Now, I'll just read a few things, but I highly encourage people, if you don't know about this, and a lot of people don't, I would check into it, because it is a good time to reset and turn things around that it might not be going so good. So I'm going to read a few things here. But like I said, there's plenty of things on the internet. There's videos. There's all kinds of articles. But yeah, so during this, it is not just a lunar eclipse or a full moon. It's a blood moon lunar eclipse. And so the eclipse acts as a portal that can cause abrupt but necessary awakenings, bringing sharp clarity to complicated situations. And emotional sensitivity, this is a good one, because your intuition will be heightened at the max this day on the 3rd. And this, again, it is March 3rd, Tuesday. Now, you'll have all day Monday to learn about it if you don't know. But this will be at, in the middle of the night. You can look up the times, depending if you're Eastern or Central Time or whatever time zone you're in. You might be able to see it, maybe you won't, but it will happen. So your gut feeling, your intuition will be very heightened. And it says that because the moon affects the Earth's water, and water is within us, we're made of water, emotions are highly amplified. So you'll notice that not just you, but other people will be maybe highly emotional. And this, there's been the time leading up to this day. You may have felt all this energy, this, strong emotions, and you can even see on the news the things that are unraveling right now, right at this eclipse. We got the war breaking out, and so all kinds. It can be very full of commotion, but it can also be, a time for your reset. Now, during this time, like, I definitely wouldn't want to be going to court this week. Because anything can happen. It can be real, things can happen suddenly, out of the blue. And, you can have breakups, you can have breakdowns, things can break down, people can break up. So I'm going to read here. It says, sudden changes, expect unexpected news, job changes, or relationship shifts, breakups or breakthroughs. And so you need to ground yourself. It's a good time for reflection. You can do meditation, but it is definitely time to release any negative energy, anything dark or anything that doesn't serve you. Get rid of it. And on this day, March 3rd, do not expose yourself to anything negative, like scary things or things on the news, or anything negative. Just a good mood, a high vibration, a good happy, bright light type of emotional state. Because even play music, dance, whatever you do, don't expose yourself to ugly things, especially on that day. You really should never. But definitely look into it if you don't know. It is a time to separate yourself, and it is a time for a karmic change too. Now, one thing that you should know also is that it's best even to study things with your zodiac sign. An Aquarius might not feel the same as a Taurus or whatever, and so it's good to study these things that are specifically for your zodiac sign too. But it affects everybody, whether you believe it or not, whether you know about it. Really doesn't matter. It's like the sun coming up tomorrow. Whether you believe it or not, it's going to happen. with or without you, it's going to happen, and it is going to affect you, and it's going to affect the people around you. Like I said, you can just see the things that have been leading up to it in the last week or two, and that things are coming to the surface. Truth comes out, etc. Now, this is also a good time to go in a different karmic direction. It's a good time to reset your karma. Examine yourself, because as it says here, good or bad, what you put out comes back to you. That is also in the Bible. That's why they say, do unto others that you have done unto you, because what you put out comes back to you. Now, I talk about karma all the time because it is true. And if you live a good life and treat people well, good things come to you. It's like a boomerang. And I've said that before. Karma comes after everyone eventually. You can't get away with screwing people over your whole life. I don't care who you are. What goes around comes around. That's how it works. Sooner or later, the universe will serve you the revenge that you deserve. And that's what's happening. So you can either, go in a different direction or keep doing what you're doing. Pleasure and pain comes from your own past actions, so it's easy to define karma in one short sentence. Act well and things will go well. Act wrongly and things will go wrong. So this is the end and a start to a new karma cycle. I would turn away from those things that cause you sorrow and pain. Like I said, whether it's people, whether it's you doing it to yourself, your habits, bad actions, whatever it is. Or things, like I said, things in your house, people around you. This is a time for a reset. This will set the tone for the next 6 months or so. And like I said, it's the only one this whole year. Now, there will be a solar eclipse, a total solar eclipse, and that has to do with the sun, and that's August 12th of this year. So if you want to have a good spring and summer, I would suggest you learn about this. This is your time. Tuesday is the time to make a change. So it's a chance for a new start, a new beginning, and time to get rid of the old and in with the new. Out with the bad and in with the good. So anyway, so yes, watch out for the videos I'm putting out. I have, like I said, I have a few of them already done. I just have to edit them and put them out. And I will be putting out regular videos again. Unless something comes up, which I don't think so. We are starting some spring weather this week. Again, we had a little bit of spring weather last week. And we're going back to spring again tomorrow. And it feels wonderful. And Saturday, we will be turning the clocks forward. We're going to spring forward, and it will be light out a lot longer. And anyway, it's a good time for a new start, a fresh new start. It's spring. We're here. And I hope you can take advantage of it. Anyway, that's about it, I think. Thanks for watching, and peace.